Right, everyone. So, hello. And today, what we're going to do for our Connect members in our dashboard, we have different additional software and technology that have been added that we have access to at discounts. I'm a pro member, so I get, the highest discounts whenever I feel like there's other opportunities within the platform to be able to take advantage of. And green was one of these things that I couldn't resist. So let me go ahead and click on that. And the reason why is because I understand that number one, energy is the biggest vertical and sector in the world that's been monopolized for, you know, at least 100 years. Okay, that's number one. Number two, it takes electricity to produce a digital reward. So any of these cryptocurrencies that are coming to the blockchain or going on top of these different market caps, it actually takes electricity to mine the coin, especially in the USA. There is no such thing as cloud mining in the USA because it's illegal. This is not an ICO. This is an actually real coin with a real patented technology that was put into action a couple of years ago already. And as a Connect Pro member, I've been mining green and a supply and since the beginning, since day one. And that's why I feel like I'm qualified to actually talk to you guys about it a lot more and help you guys understand it. Typically, when you're bringing things into the market, there's not a lot of understanding before it hits, all of the different exchanges. And then there's a lot of volatility because of the lack of understanding. So I wanted to make a video for you guys to help you guys to understand the power of green and the world's only proof of power blockchain that has been patented. So there shouldn't be any copycats. Another thing that I want to make you guys aware of is that the equipment that we purchase in the USA, I found out from a accountant that it's just like a solar system. It's actually 100% deductible in year one, but again, don't take that from my words, right? My disclaimer is go back to your accountant before you do your taxes, especially if you're buying it this year, and then go and get a tax credit or a write-off for that. The last thing that I want to make you guys aware of is that there's a total supply of 50 billion green tokens that will ever be mined, and already over 20 billion of those have been mined. Very important for you to understand that as we're moving forward in the future and as people are adopting this token, that the value of the token can go up drastically. But it's a different type of tie-in because the style of it is proof of power. So we're really, we did something totally different, and it's really exciting to be able to explain and talk about. Now, if you are going to be able to participate, whether you're getting soft nodes or hardware to mine, we also have a green wallet that's already ready to go. But what we're going to do is we're going to focus on using our Connect wallets and not sharing the green wallets right now because, again, on the Connect technology, we have a wallet that's been invented that holds your Bitcoin, that holds Ethereum, I believe Litecoin, XRP, and then Arcade and Green, so that you can make them interchangeable right there. And that that Connect wallet is actually out already. So if you want one and you see this video, let me know. I'll get you your free green wallet so you can register. You hold the private keys, and then you can see the options that are available within that wallet. So let's go ahead and get started. Join Green, the world's only proof of power blockchain. The power grid is outdated. In a wireless world, why is the power grid still like a landline telephone? 19th century technology will not keep up with 21st century needs. It simply can't. So meet green and proof of power. So green acts as if it's a battery for storage, okay? The proof of power process. Green and the green blockchain provide a new way to effectively capture, store, and share energy peer-to-peer. Really, welcome to the 21st century. So you can see how different technologies from, a few years back, '04 to '09, we're in 2019, how technology and being on the internet has evolved. Facebook, being the world's largest content provider, provides no content. Airbnb, the world's largest hotel provider, owns no hotels. Bitcoin, which is the first ever blockchain algorithm that was created um, in 2009, is one of the world's largest currencies that has no physical currency. And then Uber, of course, the world's largest taxi provider that owns no taxis. And in 2018 of April, we started the project On Green, which is the world's first power company that produces no power. So let's learn a little bit more about this. What is Green? It's the world's proof of power blockchain that directly connects power, energy, data, analytics, and usage to power the blockchain. It provides a provable process in which energy from the traditional power grid or renewable resources can be inverted through the proof of power process, then stored, transferred, and shared using blockchain technology. In short, Green is open source technology to power the blockchain. The model. Thanks to the internet and blockchain technology, the rules for consumer participation as it relates to power are changing. Anybody with the right resources can take advantage of this opportunity. The Green blockchain is the first platform that leverages today's technology to enable individuals to participate in moving our world towards a smarter energy production and consumption. Traditional energy model. In recent years, the traditional energy sector has been digging in and doing whatever it can to hold energy dominance. Through lobbying, absurd taxation, it believes that it can keep its hold over its vital resource. The old centralized model is having more problems than ever before, and the electric car has grown from an unlikely myth to an unstoppable replacement for fossil fuel burning vehicles, and the power industry is turning to solar, wind, and other green energy sources. Now it's time for change in how power generation is tracked and shared. The green energy model. Green is a game changer. It's a mutually beneficial approach that creates an unlimited win-win situation, or ultimate, even for the traditional sector. Power plants, local utility providers, even private solar farms are able to easily tap into otherwise unused local overcapacities by connecting to the Green blockchain. For years, experts worked tirelessly to connect landline telephones between American continent and Europe, going as far as to discussing running cables under the ocean. The breakthrough came when it was discovered that voice could be converted to data and that data could be transported wirelessly, then converted into voice at the other end. I want to share a little tidbit with you. I live in Hawaii, which is probably the most expensive place to actually have electricity in the world. And it's usually between 35 cents and 60 cents during peak hours for a kilowatt hour. Okay. That's crazy. All right. One of the things I did want to share with you is that Hawaii had electricity because of using cables under the ocean at Iolani Palace before even the White House did in the United States. And then when we learned about voice over protocol, right, whether it was video sharing or your cell phone or a fax machine, we figured out how to invert data wirelessly, and that worked out very well to us. So similar to the invention of wireless communication, Green allows anyone to invert energy to data and transfer, store it, or share it over the blockchain with anyone in the world. You can send $1 over the blockchain. Why not send a watt of energy? Before you say that's not possible, consider the fax machine, which converted paper into data and back into paper on the other end, and did a copy of the original data on the original paper. We stand at the brink of some of the greatest change and opportunity in the digital age. The blockchain is positioned to become the leader of its new frontier, and you can participate now by connecting to and powering the blockchain. It's becoming simpler to process, made available through the Green blockchain. So there are ways for you to participate in it. Number one is the Green Box. We have old green boxes that we started off with. We actually have our new green box 2, which is the highest up to date technology right now to do mining. And so just like your cell phone, every couple years, new technology is invented and brought to market to help become more efficient. The green box 2s, which you can order now, is more efficient, produces more rewards with less power, and it also has more terahash. And so that's huge. Now, if you're an industrial sized person, you can reach out to me personally. We'll talk about a Greenbox Pro. For industrial power and large scale utilities, select the Greenbox Pro. This is a lot more expensive, but it's fully automated mobile green energy facility housed in a state of the art container so that your most profitable asset or power never has to go to waste. And then, of course, you need a smart wallet to be able to store green. Again, I'm going to recommend that we don't need a green wallet now. You can actually, when you buy your equipment or your soft nodes, then you can set that up in your back office. But on top of that, remember, we have the Connect wallet that stores multiple coins, including Bitcoin. Now, the philosophy is to be able to save, just like your solar equipment. I moved into a house, they had $260,000 worth of solar. And even after having solar on it, my electricity bill was still $1,700 to $3,000 on average here in Hawaii. And that really got me to thinking, I was mining Bitcoin for a long time, and I could take the Bitcoin, liquidate it, turn it into cash, and pay for my electricity bill. But with green, you won't even have to do that if our power companies, in which we have thousands of power companies that have already accepted to accept green, and we'll let you know when that update is available. But the most common obstacle to renewable energy solutions can be the sizable upfront investment to cover the system equipment and installation. These systems can be very expensive to design, install, and maintain. Innovative financing options and tax incentives that once bridged the short-term expense are rapidly evaporating. When the green blockchain, it is now possible to leverage traditional grid with 100% of the benefits of low-cost alternative energy without having private solar. Introducing the green box. Drawing power directly from the grid or an alternative source, the green box generates actual value that can be transferred, stored, or traded all over the world. As simple as plugging in any appliance as a toaster-sized device that makes interconnection quick and simple. The green box draws power and inverts it to the digital blockchain current, connecting low-cost energy supply to global demand. This inversion allows for digital peer-to-peer energy crowdsourcing. Why accept the fractional compensation of your energy credited through the net metering when there are demands across the world willing to offset their high energy cost and purchase your power or your green? So right now, I'm just going to slide over here really quickly. I don't recommend people who are in places that are over 10 cents per kilowatt hour for you. And this is just me recommending to you. I have the luxury of being a part of Green and Codex, which is where we can mine, where they host it. You own the title, which is your property. They host it and maintain it for you. There's no long-term service contracts. It's a month-to-month thing, and you can start mining because most of you will not know how to take care of your mining equipment at home. And so it's as easy as purchasing the box, and then also you could ship it to your house and plug it in if you are not going to trust, the facilities that we have. And then you can, power it at home, and you attach your wallet to it, and then the distribution falls into your wallet where you get the rewards. Okay. So that is the video for today. And I hope that you guys got a lot of information out of it. There's a way that you can share and get more rewards. And then you also will be able to give your rewards through the Give blockchain that's been created as well to help people who are in need with different causes that we can share with that are recommended and vetted by the Connect platform visionaries. So very quickly and simply put, to me, this is better than solar. It costs less. You're creating a reward where the supply is in its earliest, and then you'll be able to utilize it to pay your bills. Aloha.